Can I give you a 3-minute warning, guys? 3 minutes just to wrap things up. Thanks a lot. 2 or 3 minutes, all the way down the end there. Good. Give us a nod. Thank you.
Completely ignored you.
Thanks, Owen. Right, can we all come, everyone join us back into the middle again when you've wrapped up down there with the Starship Enterprise? If you can join us back in the middle. Right, do join me in the middle here again, and we'll get cracking for the final furlong, as they say.
Ultimate. Fine. Don't read it. Testing you.
Right, shall we get going? Right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that those last three breakout sessions. As I say, it was a slight experimental change of format for this year. So, by the look of it, it seemed to work quite well. Let's join me in the middle again. If you're milling around the back, just come join us in the middle. That makes it much easier. We're going to round off the day with the last panel session, looking at the priorities across the heartland and really looking at what we need to be doing right now. So can I invite my last three speakers to the stage right now? Councillor Liz Leverman, leader of Oxfordshire County Council and Vice Chair of England's Economic Heartland. Welcome, Liz. Also, Councillor David Renard, leader of Swindon Council and Chair of the LGA's Chair of the Economy, Environment and Housing and Transport Board. Welcome, David. And finally, Patsy Dell. Patsy, Executive Director for Sustainable Growth at Hertfordshire County Council. Right, welcome, everybody. Right, this is going to be quite conversational. Quite conversation on stage, and not at the back of the room, though, please. Can you have the conversations out the back of the room so you're not so noisy? Thank you very much. They're so busy in their conversations, they can't hear a word. Anyway, let's just plough on. So look, we're going to make this conversational, but starting with you, Liz. We've heard a great deal today about, I suppose, the huge opportunity that's offered across the Heartland region, driving growth, and boosting local and national economy, and a great deal about the need to continue investing in transport to underpin those aspirations. I mean, how would you describe the scale of opportunity that you see across Oxfordshire when it comes to realising those ambitions?
Well, there's no doubt that we have a massive opportunity. We've got something like 50,000 more jobs than we had, say, 10 years ago in the county. There's been a huge growth. And Jeremy Long this morning was talking about the types of businesses that are being developed in Oxfordshire, which are mostly spin-offs from the universities. In most cases, they're very advanced technologies, biotech, space, all of those technologies which are coming forward and which are going to make a massive difference, not just to Oxfordshire, but to the country and indeed the globe in the future. And it's really important that we have the right sort of transport to support those kinds of businesses in the future. And the challenge, frankly, is finding ways of delivering that, because at the moment, of course, the finances that we have to deliver that are pretty restricted. But we've had conversations today which talk about how we might involve private equity in some of those plans. And I think that's probably something we need to be exploring, because if we don't do that, then we may find that those businesses go elsewhere. And that's the challenge that we face.
But clearly, I suppose with COP27 finishing this week and the need for low-carbon transport solutions, that's increasingly top of mind. I mean, how do you describe the scale of transition required in Oxford to meet those huge net zero carbon challenges?
Absolutely massive. I mean, we've all got the same challenges, I think. I don't think Oxford is any different from anywhere else. We have to roll out EV charging. We've started to do that, but there's a challenge doing that in a rural economy, actually in a rural